When you come down to El Paso with Washington State, you got to hang out with the ambassador, Mike Price. Nice enough to give us some time today. And, Coach, what's this week been like for you with the influx of Washington State fans here in West Texas?
It doesn't get any better than that in El Paso, I'm telling you. Having the Cougs here is great, and lots of friends and lots of family. My whole family, all my grandkids are here. All my sons and daughter-in-laws and son-in-laws, they all went to Washington State. They all graduated from Washington State, and so we're having a great time. 15 of us extra in our house.
2001, the only time the Cougs have been here before. You know a little bit about that trip down here. What sticks out in your mind about that big win over Purdue?
Well, it was the fact that the quarterback situation was, they had two of the best quarterbacks in the country, and of course, Purdue, they went on, and he's still playing in the pros, and Jason Gesser just single-handedly took us through that season and the next season. And in fact, Jason will be coming over here today to see us this afternoon, so have Christmas with us. But just I think that part of it, and that we won 10 games, but it was really the start of something really great for us, because the next year was, of course, the bowl game. And anytime you win 10 games in a season, it's pretty good.
This city seems to really embrace this bowl. What's it mean to El Paso to host an event like this?
Well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and we'll have, I know that the date was bad this year for the Coug fans, and so close to Christmas that a lot of people didn't get down here. But we're still going to have a great crowd, because El Paso, they love it. If it like it is today, 68, 70 degrees, that stadium would be full. And it's the bowl game, the Sun Bowl, means a lot. There's a lot of tradition, and it's so well run that the teams are really, really well taken care of.
We know, obviously, you keep track of Washington State. Been watching them this year. What's it been like to watch them from afar and see the success? 8 wins this season for Coach Leach.
Yeah, it's been great. I watch every game, both years, and that I've been out. And last year I had 5. I went to 5 games. This year I was sick and only went to a couple. But gosh, they've improved, and the defense has gotten this Grinch that stole Christmas there in Pullman. He's doing a great job. Joe Salavea is one of my favorite guys of all time anyway, I recruited him in high school, couldn't get him to be a Cougar, but he finally made it to God's land there in Pullman. But it's been a year of improvement. The quarterback, if he stays injury free, he might. You have to ask Jack Thompson and Gesser and Ryan Leaf and these guys, but he might end up being one of the best we've ever had, and we've had some great ones.
You've coached in your fair share of bowl games. Yep. What's the hardest part about keeping the team focused with such a long layoff?
Well, every team's different, and it just depends. This is a pretty young football team, the Cougar team, as is Miami. Miami only has 5 seniors, but they're without a coach. So, I don't know if there's any hanky-panky going on back at the hotel, but I know there isn't for the Cougars, and the Cougars are going to be ready. And it seems like, Miami can be as good as they can possibly be, and not so good sometimes. But the Cougs have consistently gotten better every game. I'm real proud of them.
You said you've spent some time around the team this week a little bit. What's been the message that you've relayed to the guys?
Well, I still have my ring from the Sun Bowl, and it was really a neat one. And so it's in the house, so I show them that ring, and I say, hey, this could be you. And then I'm also a legend, and our team is a legend of the Sun Bowl. It's like being in a Hall of Fame, and that's a big, nice-looking ring. I said, win this, go to the Rose Bowl, and then you'll get a ring like this. So, and I talked to a lot of the kids at the airport and a few parents that I know, and so it's been a lot of fun.
I think I know which way you're leaning, but do you have a prediction for the game tomorrow?
Cougs all the way. Cougs all the way. I don't care what kind of weather it is. I don't think it's going to rain. They pray for rain here, and the most boring job in town is being a weatherman. But if there's an ounce chance of rain, they'll jump on that. But I think it'll be just fine.
Mike Price, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out too. I appreciate you being down here.
The ambassador for Washington State football. Nice enough to give us some time.